It's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. DC, you've had a lot of high praise for this mixed martial artist leading into the fight this week. He is as well-rounded a fighter as we have in this division, and kind of a case of pick your poison. He can do it all.
He can do it all in one package. I mean, I think of the greats, the George St. Pierres, of the John Joneses, and the best fighters in the world, the guys that just seem to possess every skill that allows for them to be great. This man has that. He has that ability. How does he implement that? How does he use all those skills in order to get his hand raised? He's done it time and time again. Big task tonight. But I would imagine with that skill set, he can get it done.
Yeah, he said confidently, I've got to be ready for everything, perhaps more of a specialist on the other side. But this man has accomplished a great deal thus far, and he is showing no signs of slowing down. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Walt, the Big Chicken Harris. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergei Pavlovich.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here is the heavyweight contender, the big ticket, Walt Harris, ready to go at the beginning of this round. As electric a kicker as there is in this heavyweight division, sometimes he can get in his own head a little bit when it comes to the cardiovascular management, but when Walt Harris is just fighting like an athlete and reacting instinctively like an athlete, many believe he's a guy who's destined for future heavyweight greatness. Pavlovich is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pavlovich. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Pavlovich is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pavlovich.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
He passes to half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. you never know where he's going to be.
Pavlovich is back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Let's go.
Posture and look for those heavy shots now. Get out of there.
Under a minute to go in the round. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Oh, that was beautiful.
What a round!
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. We want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Man, has his chin been tested early. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the bottom. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Got his guard pass.
Scramble and go.
Getting him out here.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Big strike lands.
Big strike. Now he try to chase down that big. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, that's big.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Pavlovich has got the full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. There's an elbow from the top by Pavlovich. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Ground and pound strike there now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. "20 seconds to go, round two. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent. That's a second blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. There you go. There you go.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
I want you to pass that guard.
Pavlovich is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with a ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
In position for a submission attempt here.
Arming very tight.
Let's go, armbar.
Wow, belly down. This could be it.
You need to work.
Oh, he got up.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
I need you to fight back.
Harris is in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Pavlovich.
Oh, right into mount.
Pavlovich is back to the side control now. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Nice positional control here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Pavlovich is right back to the full mount here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Finish, finish, finish. 10 seconds.
Good, solid strike on the ground. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do in this round. He's tough.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. That's some power there. All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling. So, change levels. Both fighters throwing heat now. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Checks the leg kick. Just over 3 minutes to go. Beautiful combination there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find the follow-up. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. He's got the single collar tie.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Uppercuts right on the chin. Takedown defense is there.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised? Oh! And that will do it! Sergei Pavlovich with a huge win tonight!
Jeez Louise!
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sergei Pavlovich.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.